TV monitor season is in full swing, and today we'll be talking about the LG 42-inch C2 OLED TV/monitor, the Sony Bravia XR 42-inch A90K OLED TV monitor, and some new information on the European version of the Samsung QN90B 43-inch 120Hz this time panel, and I bring you some more information on last year's QN90A 43-inch version, and we'll be taking a look at all three 42-inch, 43-inch TVs, and to see which one I might be getting here for the channel, to show you the differences to help you make an awesome buying decision. All these panels look amazing, and the Sony A90K may have an awesome feature that you don't know about. Let's get into it. Okay friends, so now I have some more information on the Samsung QN90B 43-inch version, recently announced for the European market, especially made for Germany as you can see. Display specifications is stating the QN90B series has a Neo Slim design for the 4 bigger models, and boldness design for the 50 and 43-inch versions. So keep that in mind, as not all panels are made the same, or at least look the same. But look what they state here, the displays and their features seem to be the same, including 120Hz refresh rate with VRR support, 6 milliseconds in input lag, 100% color volume, and quantum dot technology. Of course here, while the 4 bigger models do have a picture quality index of 4600, the 50 and 43-inch models have a picture quality index of 4500. And also here, the 4 bigger models do have HDR 2000, while the 50 and 43-inch versions have a quantum HDR of 1500. All have mini LED backlights and are powered by the Samsung NEO Quantum Processor 4K. So what I'm trying to get at here, friends, is that we don't know 100%, as they are stating that it seems to include, not official confirmation. What really bothers me is that this is a special opportunity for Samsung with their mini LED technology to go against toe-to-toe with Sony and LG, and they're choosing not to. Not in America at least, while the Europeans, lucky you, are getting the 43-inch version. Now we only hope that the 43-inch version does have a native 120Hz panel, as that is a must for PC monitor replacements, as we all game at 120Hz and on. That's something, friends, that I always say, Game Motion Plus is amazing and the best of the best on the Samsung TVs, but once you do hit 120Hz at 4K or any resolution, that is disabled. You can't use that because that's what Game Motion Plus is trying to do, is trying to achieve 120-ish gaming by interpolating the image. But again, friends, you need to see it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. I can only show you, and it is an amazing feature. It destroys any panel I've seen on the market today. So take a look on it before you judge, because you don't know what you're saying if you don't see it firsthand. And this leads me into the next section with the QN90A's 43-inch version not having a 120Hz panel, being reserved to 60Hz. Here you can see at Best Buy's customer service website where people are asking questions, and this is from Samsung themselves. A Samsung rep told me this was a 120Hz panel, like the 50-inch TVs and on. 2 other people say that they also spoke to reps and got the same answer, but the specs and the answers here suggest it's 60Hz. Samsung says the 43-inch QN90A features a motion rate of 120, 60Hz refresh rate. When stepping up to the 50-inch, you gain the 240Hz motion rate, 120Hz refresh rate, with additional gaming benefits. And here's another one. Is this 120Hz with FreeSync like the other sizes? And they state, we appreciate you bringing the details of these specs to our attention, and we will work with the appropriate entities to get that corrected. The 43-inch QN90A is equipped with 4 HDMI ports, which all support ALLM, FreeSync Premium Pro, and dynamic metadata. But you can see right here, and the HDMI 3 port also further supports EARC. If you are looking for a TV with motion rate 240, which is the 120Hz version panel, again as well as 4K 120Hz, you need to go into the 55-inch QN90A. So again, friends, that is a bummer. That was a letdown, a missed opportunity by Samsung. 43 inches, they could have beaten the LG C2 to the market, but for whatever reason they didn't. It's a shame on them, as that is what I would have gotten. Everybody would have gotten that, as mini LED technology on this QN90A is amazing. And I'm happy to see more manufacturers are adopting this technology. By the wider range of monitors being announced this year, it's going to be fun for everybody to get a piece of that technology. So that's a nail in the coffin of the QN90A 43-inch supporting 120Hz. It does not. It supports 60Hz gaming. So if you're thinking of getting that QN90A 43-inch version, remember it does not support 120Hz, only 60Hz. While still a beautiful picture with mini LED technology, it's always good to know. And as I reported earlier, if you looked in the product sheet, it did say the 43-inch does not support 4K 120Hz. That's what led me to believe since the beginning that it wasn't a 120Hz panel, and I did relay that information to you all here through the community post and answering all your comments. But again, friends, I'm sure you agree, it was a huge missed opportunity, and let's see if they can catch up this year. And that will lead me now to the QN90B. We're going to be more specifically talking about the 43-inch version, as again, friends, that is a perfect size for monitor replacements. 48 inches is too big for desktop use, unless you wall mount it flat against the wall and you have a deeper desk. It might work, and hey, if you want that, awesome, more power to you, but it is not convenient for the majority of people. 43 inches, 42 inches is perfect. As right now I have an Aorus FE43U that's at 43 inches, amazing brightness with QLED technology. It's my favorite monitor from all the monitors I have right now, and you guys know which ones I have. This is my favorite, and the reason why is it's the brightness, the contrast, and the size. All three things for PC use is amazing, and it's the best monitor that I have right now until the Odyssey Neo G8 comes out, or LG C2, or especially that beautiful Alienware QD OLED that you know will be here on the channel day one. It's going to be fun to versus all these monitors and all these different technologies. But you can see here, friends, the QN90B looks amazing, it looks beautiful. Remember, this is going to be available for pre-order in Europe on March 16th, and the release date is soon after. But here, all 4 ports, HDMI 2.1, VRR, and FreeSync, perfect for your Xbox needs. Sony will be updating the PlayStation with VRR support just like their TVs. And moving on over to the LG C2 OLED TV, the 42-inch is an OLED Evo panel, it just does not have a brightness booster like the 55-inch and on. That is stated by LG representatives. So just so you're aware, while it is an OLED Evo panel and it's adjusted accordingly with its brightness for PC use, again stated by the LG rep, it does not have a brightness booster like the 55 inches and on. So if you're considering to get this monitor or TV, keep that in mind. This will be here on the channel day one, as this will be my first OLED TV. And since we specifically cover monitors here on the channel, this will be an awesome addition. And I want to versus this against the Aorus FE43U, as again, friends, I am coming here telling you I do not see this OLED C2 beating my Aorus FE43U. It will on motion, it will on trail smear of a VA panel, as the Aorus is very good but not the best. It can't even beat the Samsung Odyssey G7, as that's top tier. But again, it's fun to see the differences, and that's the whole point, to show you. But I'm sure this will be a hot item this year, and closer to the holidays, it will be the #1 TV, I believe, because this will fit in many people's budgets. And we're getting top quality technology here. We are getting the Alpha 9 Gen 5 processor, which hopefully will improve True Motion, among other features. We're going to be getting new picture presets, and here just showing you all the information in case you haven't seen it before. But it's looking mighty beautiful, as you can see in these pictures. Super thin bezels, it looks amazing. And moving on over to the Sony A90K Master XR OLED TV, the 42-inch and 48 inches. Here, I am really considering the 42-inch here for the channel to compete and to versus it versus all my other TVs. Now, I will be getting a QN90B if they make it in 43 inches for 2022, but that is reserved for Europe, as I have the 55-inch QN90A, so I will versus that TV. But still, it would be nicer to get a 43-inch version, so I do hope Samsung does release a 43-inch version in America. But you can see right here, friends, it only has 2 HDMI 2.1 ports. That's a bummer. That is something to know and something to, what the heck? What's going on, Sony? So that is a bummer. That doesn't make sense, especially for 2022. Everyone complained. I want to see how many people complain, because people complained with the QN90A only having 1 HDMI 2.1 port. I want to see how many people complain about this only having 2 HDMI 2.1 ports. Everyone should be furious. But I bet you the Sony people will turn a blind eye and accept it. But again, just like I have to accept it if I get this TV. But 42 inches OLED technology, the amazing Sony Bravia picture with its amazing picture processor at 120 Hz, it's going to look amazing with the lowest input lag. We are not talking about game motion or anything to do with that, because once you hit 120 Hz, you don't need that. And with this picture processing of Sony at 4K 120 Hz, it is going to be amazing to see what kind of quality Sony can pump out of this TV. And this is leading me to the super awesome secret, not necessarily secret, but awesome feature of the Sony A90K 42-inch monitor slash TV. That's how I'll pronounce it now. Look how awesome the stand is. It's super thin, it's super flat. It looks more clean than the other two versions. but look what it can do. You can adjust the height of the stand. That is amazing and a must for PC monitor replacements because many people have a sound bar or need the TV a little bit elevated if they can't wall mount it. This feature alone, just to my eye, again friends, is a special detail on this TV that Samsung nor LG thought of, and this is perfect for PC monitor replacement. This is what really caught my eye. I know it's OLED, you know it's gonna be beautiful. Let's get that out of the way. So if the LG, the Sony, even the Samsung with its awesome mini LED technology and newer algorithm with the Neo quantum processor, it's little things like this that grab your attention and say, hey, that's different, that's special, that's needed. And this is a win for Sony in my book because this is a needed feature, it's awesome. And I know it sounds kind of funny, but I would love to showcase this stand because it is gonna come in handy versus a lot of TVs or monitors that just have a fixed situation. Like my Aorus again, the FV43U has 2 legs and it doesn't move, you can't do nothing, it's just a fixed situation. You have to either wall mount it or put it on some kind of heavy monitor stand because these are heavy. So again friends, that is awesome and I think that is going to be a really cool feature. And here friends, I did find the PDF of the XR42A90K Sony OLED TV and I'm going to give you my thoughts so far on all 3 panels. But again friends, all TVs are awesome. Nobody will touch the Samsung QN90B because the algorithm is getting a lot better, especially with the Quantum Matrix Technology Pro with the 14-bit contrast mapping. You will get better highlights in dark scenes compared to last year's versions. My personal taste, I do love watching American Horror Story. I watched the 1984 version. There's a lot of nighttime rain scenes in that series, at least at the beginning part of the series. And when it's raining and it's dark and you could see the trees in the background, a lot of times it was a little hard to see the tree highlights. So this bit mapping will lift that up. And again friends, you can see that here with these pictures, it will come in handy, especially in the range of the QN90B series on the Samsung TVs. And the LG C2 is awesome. That was on, I have my heart set on that TV even before the Sony because I just want an LG OLED. I didn't get last year's 48 inches and it's because I thought 48 inches was too big. It's not practical for PC usage. I mean, for gaming usage in a small room or whatever, you can do whatever you want. Yes, it's awesome, but for PC monitor replacements, as what we do here on the channel, it is not convenient, it doesn't make sense to me. 42 inches is perfect. And now I do wish the price was cheaper and not the same price as the 48 inches according to LG, at least at the beginning, but hopefully they will reduce the prices so more people can get it. But 42 inches will look awesome for all content, and I do really want to see how PC looks like, especially Civilization 5. I love that game so much. That's all I basically play. I know it's an older kind of game, but still, that's what I play, and I can't wait to see how that looks. And testing burn-in, because nobody wants that, and we'll see how that turns out. And again, friends, with the Sony A90K, friends, if you've seen my previous videos, you know I'm hard on Sony with their XR processor. I think it's one of the dumbest processors for 4K 60Hz interpolated gaming. And I say that in peace because I know many of you have Sony OLEDs and you might get angry. But again, friends, I'm not here to appease anybody. I'm here to give you my opinion so you can help you make an awesome buying decision. I love Sony. I have Sony mini disc players. I have Sony VCRs, Blu-rays, TVs. And again, like I said, I have a mini disc. I have 2 mini disc players. I have the official huge one and 2 portable ones. I support Sony technology. And also that's why I got the whole range of the X800C series because I thought at that time it was the best TV on that range versus all other manufacturers at that time. It destroyed LG and it did beat Samsung. I remember going to Best Buy and telling them specifically, he's like, why are you getting the Sony? They were trying to push a different brand. And I said, Sony has the best input lag with Cinemotion, as I need that interpolated look. He goes, where did you see that information? And we'll go to artthings.com. You could see it. They all have that information. He checked it out and he's like, huh, he was stumped. He's like, wow, I didn't know that. Again, Best Buy people try to sell you stuff. They gotta sell what they gotta sell. That's just how retail works. So again, friends, all these TVs are amazing from Sony. But when I talk about stuff and I say I need something and I want true motion, Cinemotion, smooth motion gaming, the XR processor has to process the image twice, 3 times, 4 times as long as everybody else to give you that amazing picture. But if you're going to get that amazing picture, you're going to get the dumbest, slowest, and laggiest gameplay on smooth motion gaming. These are not opinions, these are facts. Check all that information out at artthings.com. Numbers don't lie. But again, that is only if you are stuck at 4K 60 and want that 120 Hz look. At true native 4K 120 Hz, all panels are the same. Then it comes down to how awesome and amazing the picture processor really is. And that's what I want to show here on the channel. Sony XR versus LG Alpha 9, and versus the Samsung NEO Quantum processor. Again, if they make it in 43 inches here in America, that will be here. But you know how we do it here, we will put these against the Aorus, against the Alienware QD OLED, and among all my monitors here on the channel to help you make an awesome buying decision, friends, as we all love this technology, these TVs, these monitors. This is awesome technology. These are amazing products, and all I want to do is show you the differences to help you make an awesome buying decision. And it's better for the best technology to win, so more companies can improve their products and we can get overall cheaper prices with competing technology. So friends, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did find it helpful, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on the future Samsung NEO QLED Mini LED TV / monitor, LG C242-inch OLED TV / monitor, and the new Sony A90K 42-inch OLED TV / monitor. Again, friends, we're blurring the lines between TVs and monitors, and it's awesome pixel density for our PC usage. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.